We are continuing in our investigation of sampling methods. True random sampling is done with replacement, and this means that once a member is selected, that member goes back into the population and thus may be chosen more than once. However, for practical reasons, in most populations, simple random sampling is done without replacement, and that means that a member of the population may be chosen only once, and then we do not investigate that member or survey that member again. Surveys are typically done without replacement. That is when you are not allowed to provide a second answer if you are the same person in a survey. With replacement would be if you would be able to just keep answering the survey over and over as one person. Now, most samples are taken from large populations, and the sample tends to be small compared to the population. In that case, sampling without replacement is approximately the same as sampling with replacement. That is because the chance of picking the same individual more than once with replacement is very low. That is in the cases where the little n, which is the size of the sample, is less than or at most 5% of the size of the population. And to demonstrate that, let's look at some scenario. In a college of 10,000 students, I want to select a sample of 1,000 for a survey. Now, 1,000 is 10% of the size of the population. It's not much smaller than 5%. So let's try to find the probabilities of selecting certain individuals, and let's see what these probabilities look like in terms of decimal values. So if we are allowed to replace with replacement means that once we have asked a person, that person can be asked again. The probability of picking the first person for my 1,000 student sample size would be 1,000 out of 10,000. So I know that I will have 1,000 students in my sample, and if I pick one of those 1,000 students, then the probability for that person being the person in the sample is 1,000 out of 10,000. Now, if this person is thrown back into the population, and now I try to select the second person from the sample of 1,000 that I will ask, the probability of picking a second person is still 1,000. Is now, sorry, 999 out of 10,000. Because I have already picked the first person. Now, as a decimal, this is 0.1, and as a decimal, this is 0.0999. And the probability that this second person is actually the same person as the first person is 1 out of 10,000. And that probability is 0.0001. If we didn't allow replacement, then the probability of picking the first person in the sample of 1,000 will still be 1,000 out of 10,000, which is 0.1. But the probability of picking the second person would be 999 out of the remaining students in the population. I wouldn't be able to select the person that was already picked. And that means that there are only 9,999 students left in the population of college students to select. So if I do this division to find the value of the decimal for picking a second person, that is 0.09990999, which actually is identical to the probability of picking somebody with replacement for up to 4th decimal digits of accuracy. The probability of picking the same person again is 0. And that is accurate again up to 3 decimal digits of accuracy. So because the population of students is really large and the sample is small in relation to the population, selecting or sampling with replacement and sampling without replacement doesn't have too many differences. Also, the probability of picking the same person is very minimal, unless we will see in other discussions, unless the person volunteers to do that on their own, so they intentionally, repeatedly get selected, which basically indicates that this was not a good sample. Now, on the other hand, if your population is very small, say only 25, and the sample size is very large compared to that, about 10, that's 40% of your population, then when I pick the first person with replacement, I will have 10 out of 25 chances, which is 0.4 of picking one person. But then if this person is replaced back in the population and now I pick the second person, that will be 9 out of 25. And now 9 out of 25 is 0.36. So now the chances are different, but without replacement, the chances of picking the first person is 10 out of 25, which is 0.4. And the chances of picking the second person is 9 out of 24 remaining individuals in the population. And 9 divided by 24 equals 0.375. The probability of picking the same person in the first case with replacement is 1 out of 25, which is 4%. The probability of picking the same person without replacement is 0, because without replacement, you definitely are not picking the same person. So there are significant differences between the chances of someone being in the population with or without replacement if the sample size is significantly larger than the size of the population.